Hello, beautiful butterflies. I probably should have did that better. Anyway, this is my hot take on this immigration thing. Okay. Donald Trump has said, and Tom Homan has said, really I've heard Tom Homan say this more, is that we are deporting, and when I say we, I mean the United States of America. We are deporting the worst of the worst, and we're deporting the worst first. I like that. My advice is, if you don't want to be deported, you need to move out of sanctuary cities. Because in sanctuary cities, they don't hold the criminals in jail. They don't hold the criminal aliens in jail. They release them, which causes ICE to have to go into the community to apprehend these people. And Tom Homan has said, if we run across you while we're busy doing that, you're going too. Because you're not lawfully in the United States. And we're deporting people. Now, in the places that are not sanctuary cities, they're not going into the community. They picking people up out of the jails. So that if it's not a sanctuary city, the only people being deported are criminals. Not only criminals, but criminals that's been caught already. That's all they're getting. So you can take that little piece of advice and get yourself into a non-sanctuary city. If you are a so-called otherwise law-abiding citizen that does not want to be deported. And this is that game that the Democrats play. They talk a good game. They did this to black people for a long time, but now it's bleeding over into the immigrant community. And I mean immigrants of all nationalities. They talk this good game like they on your side. And they looking out for your best interest. No, I don't have nothing right there. That's just the light. Okay. Yeah, they looking out for your best interest. But meanwhile, they stabbing you in the back so hard. If they would, what's the word? I know it begins with a C. Cooperate. If they would cooperate with Tom Homan and Donald Trump's mass deportation, what they would do is honor deportation, detainers, orders, court orders, removal orders. When they already arresting people for doing whatever it is they doing that's illegal, and they throw them in jail for a day or two or whatever it is, if they would just honor the detainer, the entire non-criminal illegal alien community would be spared. Because Tom Homan has said he wants to pick people up out of jails. Think about that for a second. A word to the wise. If you are an illegal alien that don't want to be deported, move out of sanctuary cities. And this is how you see how diabolical the left is. I don't want to say Democrats, because I know a lot of Democrats and I love them and I feel for them and all of that. Just like I feel for the illegal immigrants that I see, that I know, that live in my neighborhood, that work around here. Man, if I could show you them, you would fall in love with them too. And that's why I'm warning them. And I'm not even telling them now because I'm talking to y'all, but I'm warning y'all. Move out of sanctuary cities. That's how you get caught up in a dragnet. Because in cities that are not sanctuary cities, Tom Homan is only picking up out of the jail. That's wild. That's wild when you consider it. The Democrats do the same thing to black people, though. They pretend like they're helping you, but their help is not help. Like, have you ever had, I mean, I don't have children. I'm an aunt. But have you ever had a kid, like, say you're cooking or washing the dishes or what have you, and they come up to you and they're like, I want to help. Right. And I mean a young kid, like 3 and under. You let them help, and then next thing you know, you got an even bigger situation on your hands. That is kind of sort of what the Dems or the left do to their so-called minority groups. They pretend to help you while they stabbing you in the back the whole time. And that brings me to a whole nother thing about the systemic racism. As a conservative, a lot of times people expect you to say, there is no systemic racism. There is. Interesting part about it, though, is that it's coming from the left. But that's a whole nother video. I hope I get a chance to make it, and I hope you watch it. Meanwhile, thanks for watching this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, and share. Peace.